Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only, the PTD Vlogs. Day number 702 coming at you. If you're watching on the replay, leave a quick comment saying hashtag Team Replay to represent the replay crew. And you may want to skip about a minute or two in to skip the intro that everybody hates so much. But for everybody else that's watching, all right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only, the PTD Vlogs, day number 702, coming at you. Yeah, that's right, everybody. This is really just an extension of what I was talking about on Paid to Drive, okay? Yeah, exactly. It's going to be pretty intense, GrubHub mother. That's true. It's going to be pretty wild. What's up, Hogan Reports? Hey, Joe Drive for You, Idaho. I feel like I don't see you anymore. What's up? Glenn, what's going on? Danielle, GrubHub mother. That should be fun going to Indiana. What's up, Jenny Thomas? How you doing? Johnny Snacks Foster, Gig Accountant. What's happening? David Salomon. What's up, David Salomon? Let's see. Driving with Anthony. What's up? I see that you have 10 subscribers now, so you're well on your way. What's up, Boudica? Everyone go subscribe to Driving with Anthony and GrubHub Mother. Yes, David, I'm glad you're here. Demon Shen, what's up? Hey, Michelle Wheaton, what's going on? Judy Chips, Callie, Cindy, what's happening? I got to give you your moderator privileges. Oh, good, Joe. I'm glad you're doing well. So, anyway, my friends, what are we thinking about DoorDash kitchens here, okay? Again, I know it seemed like most people were in favor of it, okay? And I'm really glad to hear that. DoorDash King, what's up? I'm really glad to hear that people are in favor of the DoorDash kitchens thing, because I really do think it is going to change. I think it's really going to help people overall. I really do. And I'm excited to see where it's going to go. I think that the orders are going to be much more streamlined. I bet you the organization is going to be outstanding. Because think about it. If, let's say, there are 4 restaurants sharing one commercial space, like a big building or whatever, right? Think about it. If DoorDash is running it, they're going to have it organized by restaurant. I'm sure there's going to be the shelves or the racks or whatever, or maybe like heating bins or something for the hot food, maybe a little refrigerator for the cold stuff. And I'm sure, like, let's say, I'm just giving an example. Let's say Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's are all in one building, right? So when you walk in, you'll see a section for Wendy's, you'll see a section for Burger King, and you'll see a section for McDonald's. Again, I'm just speculating, at least what I would do. And again, there'll be like the heating drawers and the little fridge or whatever, or a freezer if there's ice cream or something for each one. And then you just walk up to that line and there will be a person there waiting. They're like, who are you picking up for? I'm picking up for John S. Oh, okay, that's here. Okay, thank you. Here you go. Boom. Got the order. Now you're out ready to deliver. You know what I mean? Whereas you're walking into a restaurant, the person that's working the takeout counter isn't even there. You know what I mean? They're not even standing there. And then, who knows what's going to happen? You're going to be waiting around. Oh, we just started that order. It's going to be about another 25 minutes. You know what I mean? Jenny Thomas says, I'd feel better if you were doing it. Well, you know what it is? I always like to think that I'm very practical with how I do things. Like, I like to keep things as simple as possible, because I feel like when things get complicated is when things start getting screwed up, And also, I am also a true and firm believer in, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Gig Accountant, do you think this would be used more in densely populated cities or more suburbs? I think the cities are going to get it first, but I think the suburbs need it just as much as the cities. I mean, because think about it. More and more people just in the past 2 years have found out about GrubHub and DoorDash. I mean, DoorDash literally grabbed the gig economy by the horns and just went with it, man. I'm telling you, they just rolled with it. Like I said, I remember when DoorDash came here in 2017 and just literally took the gig economy by storm. GrubHub and UberEATS were the kings around here, and then DoorDash just came in and gobbled everybody up. It was wild, man. I heard about it. Joe Drive for You, Idaho. Aaron Paul was actually on Jimmy Kimmel. I believe it was Jimmy Kimmel. And he said that he did the scavenger hunt. Like he said, every time he comes home to his hometown, he said that he always does like a scavenger hunt or something. And he said that like people ransacked all the places where like the scavenger hunt was, right? Did you hear about that? Like the police had to get involved, and the police even put out a tweet saying like, please do not, get violent or riot or get crazy or anything. Do you know what I'm talking about, Joe? Did you actually see him? Was he there, or was he like just doing the scavenger hunt? I don't know, but I heard it was really good. The premiere was good. I watched El Camino twice already. So awesome. So I was so fortunate to be able to see El Camino in the theaters with my girlfriend on Friday at the Alamo Draft House. So like, all of us were in the theater. It was a packed theater, basically sold out. There was only like 2 seats left, and it was just unbelievable, man. Like everybody was reacting the same way and everything, it was great. That's fantastic. Yeah, Aaron Paul is really a great guy. I'd love to meet him. I would love to meet Bryan Cranston. And guys, I'm sorry for deviating from the topic here, So, hey, Jim Seagull, what's up? Jim, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been? But anyway, going back to Joe Drive for You, send me an email, man. Pay to Drive Stories. We'll talk about that if you want. I'd love to talk about Breaking Bad and El Camino and Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston. It's one of my favorite things to talk about, believe it or not. And guys, let's see if we can go for 35 likes on this video. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. But anyway, going back to the DoorDash Kitchens thing, I was relieved when Michelle Wheaton sent me this and I read it. I was like, thank you. This is what we've been waiting for a while now. Seriously. David Triplett would make picking up easier, especially if these kitchens had drive-through service for delivery drivers. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's right, Michelle, you're here. Thank you again for sending this to me, seriously. But again, going back to what I was saying, organization is the key to success. You know how they say, failing to plan is planning to fail? That is something I have experienced way too many times in my life because I'm not going to lie, I get lazy sometimes. You know what I mean? It happens. I feel like we all go through a lazy streak, But the fact is, planning to do things properly will usually lead to success. It's just what it comes down to. Basically, so Tweety, the DoorDash Kitchens is a shared commercial space where multiple restaurants will have workers cooking the food. So like if a Wendy's order comes in, the driver doesn't actually have to go to a Wendy's restaurant to pick up the order. They can actually just go to this commercial spot in order to do it, I did not yet, Hogan Reports. I still got to check it out. But you guys know the deal with Dino. Saying it like it is. DoorDash Kitchens, I really think this is going to help people. How am I supposed to stay positive? What's the emergency? But anyway, guys, what are your overall thoughts on this? Do you think this is going to be a convenience for drivers? Do you think it's going to make things better for drivers? I, for one, yes, I absolutely think so. I really do. I'm excited for this to start expanding more. Right now, it's starting in California. It's starting out in the West Coast. I mean, granted, that's where DoorDash started. And I'm assuming it's going to make its way out east, in 2020 or 2021. And like I said, I think it's just going to help with the organization. Will it help payouts? I don't want to say yes or no, but I couldn't see how it would hurt payouts because, again, it's just more efficient. You know what I mean? And efficiency is key, Yes, exactly. To host the pop-up restaurants, absolutely, without a doubt. Because Uber Eats, I remember Uber Eats always having, and they still do, a lot of these pop-up restaurants, like a lot of food trucks that are only available like maybe once or twice a week. Like for instance, we have one food truck that's a hot dog place. And they have, their hot dog restaurants, their locations, and they have a food truck that usually goes to like little festivals or carnivals or whatever, and you literally pick up from the food truck. Have any of you guys ever picked up from a food truck? Comment 333 if you have, 444 if you haven't. It's a really interesting experience because when you walk up, you're like, there's the line of people and you don't know if you're supposed to get on the line or if you're supposed to like go around to the side and speak to somebody else. Usually if the back of the truck is open, I'll kind of peek my head and be like, hey, I'm picking up for Uber Eats. And they'll be like, yeah, no problem. We're just finishing it up right now, you know? If you're picking up from DoorDash kitchens while driving for DoorDash, you're definitely an employee. Might be hard to continue to get around that one. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I got to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button down below. And if you are in these affected areas that are getting this really huge storm, I could see the clouds getting real nasty. The wind is picking up the leaves right now. It's going to be nasty. I actually have to go to a dentist appointment at 4 o'clock. Right as everything is starting to pick up. So unfortunately, it's kind of far from where I live right now currently, but hopefully everything will be all right. And hopefully I'll be able to do my PTD Power half hour tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific. But be sure to check on my social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and my YouTube community tab to check for updates if I'm canceling it or not. But everything, I'm assuming, should be okay. Hopefully we don't lose power or anything. But anyway, on that note, let's see if we can go for 30 likes. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. And guys, be safe out there. Get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. And I'll see you all next time tomorrow for day 703 on the PTD Vlogs. You guys are the best. Subscribe down below with the notifications on, and I'll see you next time. Peace, everybody.